Hi everybody, this is Mr. Kaiji here, and today I'm going to talk about some new Godzilla 2014 information. This time I'm going to talk about a new Godzilla 2014 Japanese trailer. I knew this about in the morning, around 7, not 7, I don't know, but just in the morning or 3 to 4 o'clock. But yeah, and I found out that there's a new Godzilla 2014 Japanese trailer. At first, I thought it was a fan-made trailer because the Legendary and Warner Bros. Logos actually showed after some scenes, and also because there were some scenes that were kind of similar. I mean, that were the same as the main trailer and other previous footages. But then I noticed more in the video itself. There's actually brand new footage, such as that picture you're seeing right now. So yeah, you see right there Ken Watanabe. Ken Watanabe. He's looking at something. It looks like he's in this factory, and then Sally Hawkins right next to him. But yeah, so that's one of the new footages. But yeah, I'm gonna review this Japanese trailer. I'll leave the link to the Japanese trailer in the description below. Very awesome, 1 minute 32 seconds long to be exact. So yeah, let's start this. And yeah, it looks like there's some scenes that are similar to that of the main trailer, but it looks like they're modified because, whenever they released the main trailer, they didn't finish the CGI yet or nothing of that. They didn't finish the movie, but now since they finished the movie, right here we see some scenes from the main trailer, but they're more updated and they're I guess better quality, I guess you can say. But yeah, let's start this. So first, weirdly, we actually see the Toho symbol. Pretty weird. But I guess Toho distributing the film, I guess, kind of. I'm not really sure. But yeah, first scene is the shot of the airplane, that crashed on this, traffic jam or something. Or, this is just this airplane that created the traffic jam, most likely. And then you hear Bryan Cranston talking in the backgrounds. I'll leave the recording or the voice, whatever thing at the end of the video, for I can hear just the whole thing without me pausing and just analyzing the scene.
Not fooling anybody when you say that what happened was a natural disaster.
Next scene is from the main trailer again, where we see this kid looking from the distance, and then you see the nuclear plants, most likely, being destroyed, and these kids are actually running away.
Lying. It was not an earthquake. It wasn't a typhoon.
Next shot is Bryan Cranston running in this facility.
Is that you're hiding?
Next shot is these helicopters and these tanks going inside this tunnel in a desert-like area. Probably, Las Vegas, Area 51, but I don't think so.
Nothing out there.
But most likely they're from the Monarch organization. Now I call him Monarch. Notice I didn't call him Muto. I call him Monarch for reasons you'll know later in this video. And also I'll do a speculation video about the whole Muto creatures and the Muto organization itself later on. Then we actually see Las Vegas in ruins, where we see supposedly where the twin fairies are at, supposedly. Everybody says that, but I guess everybody knows the theory about the twin fairies, so that's why I'm saying twin fairies, for everybody can recognize what that scene is. But if you actually look at nearly the last second, in the far distance, you can see this creature that looks very similar to the toy Muto in the Destruction City pack. Yes, you heard me right. It looks super similar to the Muto toy from the Destruction City pack. You see it in the background. You see the legs. You see that face structure. It's very interesting. But it's a very quick shot. You have to really pause that at the correct timing. But yeah, I actually have a screenshot of that. I think I won't show in this video. Oh, sorry about that. But I didn't show in this video most likely. But I'll leave the link for you can view the screenshot. So there'll be 2 links. One link for this and another link for the screenshot thing. Anyways, then we see Statue of Liberty being destroyed. Statue of Liberty looks like the CGI is a little tiny bit more polished, as well as the backgrounds. The structure in the backgrounds. Send us back to the Stone Age. Yeah, I really love that. Anyways, but the next scene, whenever he's saying the Stone Age thing, we see from the main trailer, again, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Taylor Johnson looking at something in this, Asian, area.
Send us back
And then we actually see its Godzilla's tail, so destroying this building.
to the Stone Age.
Then that's when we finally see Warner Bros. And Legendary logos. Now here this time, that's when all the new footage comes back. Here, I mean, not comes back, but it's just coming now in its way. A Legendary.
In 1954.
Then that's when we see, just like from the main trailer again, and actually, it wasn't actually in the main trailer. It was actually from the international, I believe, where you see this trail of dirt and this forest-like area. But, you know, you hear Ken Watanabe or Sarazawa saying about that in 1954 they awoken something.
We awakened something.
Next shot is an extended look or extended clip of Sarazawa looking at these PowerPoints. It's kind of like a PowerPoint. I forgot the word right now, but it's kind of like a PowerPoint. But it's like extended because you see him more like analyzing it. Next shot is we actually see most likely Ken Watanabe or Sarazawa holding this paper. It looks like it's a seismographic paper or something, because you actually see like the turbulence. Maybe probably this machine detects earthquakes, probably, because you see, like, you know, in the earthquakes or whenever volcanoes strike, these scientists actually have these little radars that track how big the volcano or, you know, eruption or earthquake is. Well, right here, it starts out very low. Then all of a sudden, boom, a giant mountain of, like, the radar goes hang wire. It looks like you can see from the little drawings there. So not sure if that's the case or maybe it's something else, but most likely it is. And yeah. And it looks like Sarazawa is actually, you know, he has glasses on. He's taking his glasses off. And you actually see Sally Hawkins actually telling Sarazawa that the nuclear test, or just the bombs in Hiroshima and, you know, all that were actually tests. You actually see her, like, you know, saying that to him. Then we see a modified version of Godzilla rising to the ocean, just like in the main trailer.
Trying to kill it.
Then we see Sarazawa talking to David Strathairn. It's like day, noon time, or just dawn. Next shot is from the international trailer. International trailer. Where we see Hawaiian ruins. You see the Hilton Bridge. It looks like it's all burnt and destroyed. Next shot is actually, you know, Godzilla rising from the ocean. Or just like what the cartoon says, rising from the depths. Yeah, and then you see Bryan Cranston and then all these people in the aircraft carriers just looking at it. And next shot, most likely you will think of the Sarazawa would say, Bryan Cranston will say something about, what was it again? Like something big is happening, or, you know, or like God help us all. But no, it's actually a new clip, this one. And you actually see Sally... Was it Sally Hawk? No, I got it completely wrong. Juliette Binoche. Looks like he's looking at something. Most likely this is whenever all the fumes in the Jinjiro nuclear plant come in and then, you know, she's about to die already. She's saying something. I really cannot understand what she's saying. And then you see Bryan Cranston talking in the walkie-talkie. Most likely talking to Juliette Binoche specifically. And then he's, like, worried about him.
No, don't say that. Don't you say that.
Then that's when Juliette Binoche and the rest of the crew members are running away from the smoke thing. Then that's when you see Bryan Cranston, his face is completely red, probably just a reflection of maybe some fumes coming in and all that stuff. And his eyes are very watery. Looks really realistic. I mean, probably he is actually crying. I mean, I guess they forced him to cry. Anyways. And then that's when you see the door shuts, and then Juliette Binoche is stuck where the fumes are at. I guess, you know, she cannot live another day. Door shuts. Next shots. Very interesting. We see a shot that is probably linked to the scene. Sorry to hear that noise. That's actually some stupid kids screaming all over the place. But anyways, this shot is very, very interesting. Probably this is actually linked to the in the main trailer. Whenever you see the Mutos like Hook land right in front of these soldiers, or these like, I guess soldiers in this like factory like place. I don't know what it is. Well, it looks like this scene is actually linked to it, because you actually see some arm. You can't see it very well because there's all these debris covering it. but you see a little spot of red, just like the arm that just landed just like that. And then you see some soldiers, they're backing away. And you can see this like factory that looks very similar to the scene in the was a secret TV spot, I believe, where you see the Huck and this like factory like place. It looks very similar to that. And you actually see this tank, and it has a symbol of Monarch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the Muto Research on that. They have pictures, and they have a file browser, a Bryan Cranston, all the characters, the main characters, except for Sally Hawkins. I think, yeah, but they actually have pictures, and they're stamped with this logo that is kind of like a ribbon like, and it says Monarch Eyes Only or something like that. Well, you see this tank, and it has that symbol in it. So probably this is not Mutual Organization. Probably this is Monarch Organization. Not really sure, but yeah, anyways. A very cool shot, anyways. Then that's when you see from the international trailer, Godzilla roaring, in an Asian-like place with all this dust and smoke around him. Then that's when you hear and see Aaron Taylor Johnson saying, "Can you kill it?" Then, just like from the main trailer, there you go. Those are stupid kids. Anyways, then that's when you see, just like from the main trailer, Sarazawa is looking at something in this like laboratory-like place, and somebody is like waiting for his commands or his arguments. Yeah. Then that's what you see next in the clip of the Sarazawa, Sally Hawkins, and these other crew members searching around through this giant skeleton. Because you can actually see more in the distance. Maybe some other like crew members are actually searching around. And this actually has Japanese subtitles. Forgot to mention that. Next scene is this like helicopter aerial view of the aircraft carrier. Then that's when you see from the international trailer, Godzilla spikes. You see a reflection of Godzilla spikes through the school bus, and then there's all these kids freaked out, except for one. He's pretty creepy. He's actually smiling. Is he like a little like? Is that an Easter egg of Chucky? Is Chucky gonna be the monster in this new film? Probably. I'm not really saying that, like, literally real, right? Oh, yeah, hashtag Chucky confirmed. Anyways. And then that's when you see, Aaron Taylor Johnson looking at this picture of his wife and his son. And that's where you see the slow motion clip from the international trailer where you see, oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say. Aaron Taylor Johnson, like, smiling at Julia, not Julia Binoche, Elizabeth Olsen and Elizabeth Olsen, vice versa, but slow motion. And that's when you see Aaron Taylor Johnson in the phone, and he's saying, that he loves her. And then on the other side, you see, probably it's a nurse-like area where Elizabeth Olsen is at. He's saying, she's in a nurse-like area. It looks like she's responding to what he said. Then that's when you see these not helicopters, the jets falling from the sky, and then landing on the ocean, just like from many TV spots and many trailers. I do not know what that means. Then that's when you see Godzilla's foot stomp right in front of these people in the airport scene, most likely. And it is. Then we see this new shot of a tank. I think it's like this destroyed tank. It's in flames. And then these soldiers who jump out or something. Not really sure, but it looks like a tank that just exploded. Not very interesting. Then we actually see Elizabeth Olsen looking in the sky when it's all raining. Just like from the teaser trailer, except it's a little bit different. Like a different angle. Next shot is very quick. The train being ripped in half. And then these giant spikes, possibly Godzilla, possibly another creature, ripping or, cutting in half, slicing in half the railroad train where the Aaron Taylor Johnson, the burnt train, and the other soldier at, causing the death of the other soldier. Then we actually see Bryan Cranston yelling. It looks like he's from that's from the Jinjiro scene. Next scene is Elizabeth Olsen hugging her son. Next shot. Interesting. This is another shot possibly where the Muto break out. And in the background, you can actually see this Hulk exactly. And I mean exactly like from the Lies or was it Secrets TV spot. Exactly. But it looks like he's not looking, that soldier or whatever is not looking at that hook. He's looking at something else. So probably this means that they're holding or they're keeping in progress 2 Mutos. It's not just one. It's a bunch of them. Or if not, that hook thing can actually be a cocoon where the Mutos actually laid eggs there, or that Muto laid eggs. And they're also keeping a secret and guarding that place too. So, you know, it could be either or. Next shot is a modified version of the Halo jump. Godzilla's tail in the Japanese or Asian-like area with this dust of cloud and all that stuff. Next shot is actually Aaron Taylor Johnson looking in the sky. It looks like he's in the grounds. He has some blood marks and he looks super weak. He looks like he's charred. And then Godzilla, which means Godzilla. But that's not it. That's not it. Next shot is actually, you know, the shot from the WonderCon footage where you see a pan up view of Godzilla from his foot all the way to his head, except right here they actually cut the head part. It only shows from the foot all the way to the torso area. Pretty cool. You see the hands. Looks like he's angry. He wants to like punch somebody in the face. Nice. 7:25. So is this. Anyways, very awesome, very epic. Really love this Japanese trailer. Best Japanese trailer so far. Actually, I forgot what the other Japanese trailers are. I forgot. But yeah, I'll leave the link to the screenshot of the possibly the Muto attacking the Las Vegas scene in the description below, as well as the Japanese trailer, of course. And I noticed this in the morning, and I'm doing a very, very late video about this. Either today, or maybe this is being uploaded tomorrow. But yeah, today is April 24th, so probably I might be uploading this on April 25th. But you know, I'm not for the future. But anyway, so yeah, very nice, very epic. Cannot wait for this film. I already got my tickets. May 16th is gonna come out, but I'm actually gonna watch it on May 15th at 7:30 Pacific time. So that's actually 7 Pacific time. Excuse me. So yeah, I guess I premiere. I guess kind of. I don't know. But anyways, and for this video, subscribe, like, and comment. This is Mythical Kaiju signing out.